Hi there guys, Dan from Blues Guitar Beginners here again, and today I'm going to show you a really kind of relatively simple 12 bar all about learning how to accent certain sounds. Okay, so this is going to be a strumming video lesson. Okay, now this is what it should sound like. Okay, I'm going to do it on just an E7, which I'll go through in a minute, but essentially it's this. Now hopefully you can hear the louder ones. Okay, that's when you accent something. Okay? All an accent is playing the same thing, but in some respect, and in this case by upping the volume, we're making it clearer to someone that that's a particular accent, that's a particular sound that you want to hear just that little bit more. Okay, so by accenting it, it really helps that kind of swing blues sound that we're playing through in your average kind of 12 bar. Okay, so let me just show you the rhythm first, and then I'll get to the chords a little bit later. So basically with my right hand, if we just ignore the chord completely here, what I'm doing is I'm just doing down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, all the way constantly, okay, through a bar. Now for me, I would count that like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like that. Okay, so notice my count is full of swing. Okay, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I remember someone telling me once that the swing is kind of like a horse gallop, dum, 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 something like that. Okay, and therefore when you count in a blues track like this, a shuffly swung blues, you want that swing: 1 and 2 and 3, and I replicate that with my right hand: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so just try and get that first. Okay, that's your rhythm pattern. Now, within that rhythm pattern, if you can count it, this is going to be a lot easier, by the way, guys, but within that rhythm pattern, the 2 and the 4 are where you will hear a snare drum on the actual drum track. Okay, so the ka of the snare, and they're the beats we want to accent to really push across this kind of rhythmical sound. Okay, so have a listen to this. I'm going to be very deliberate in these accents. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 whew, okay, so there's your accents. Okay, now it sounds a bit naff without the chord, but let's just get the right hand sorted first. Okay, so spend a bit of time just sitting there nice and slowly, going over and over that until that becomes quite a natural thing. Anytime you're counting something, I would start by counting it like that, and then as you get the gist of it, as it starts to, you know, flow together a little more in your head and in what you're playing, then stop the counting and just kind of go with it. Okay, if you want to just try that along with the track, don't worry about that. Just put the track on. Don't worry about the fact you're not playing the right chords, and just try and get that sound together. Okay, now as far as the chords, we are doing an E7, an A7, and a B7. Okay, these are the 3 chords you would find in a 12 bar blues in E. Okay, now E7 looks like this. Okay, I'm just going to briefly go through these. If you're not sure about these chords, or you want these in a bit more detail, please head on over to the website bluesguitarbeginners.com, sign up for the mailing list, and I'll send you a whole bunch of free videos where we've got this stuff on it. Okay, so in a lot more detail. Now, there's the E7, okay? Open E string, second finger covering the 2nd fret, okay, of the A string, then open D string, first finger on the 1st fret of the G string, and open B and E, okay? A7, we've got open A string, we've got the 2nd finger covering the 2nd fret of the D string, open G string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the B string, and open E. Okay, and then the all too well-known fiddly B7, all 4 fingers in this one. Okay, looks a bit like that. And what we've got is we've got the 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, 1st finger on the 1st fret of the D string, 2nd finger on the 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, open B string, and a little finger on the top there on the 2nd fret of the E string. Okay, so if you don't know these chords, then I would pop over and check out the mailing list and kind of go through them in a bit more detail. But if you do, then you should know them anyway. And this is our 12 bar, so I'm going to go through the whole 12 bar now. I'm going to call out the chord changes, and this is the one you need to be able to play along with the track that I played at the beginning, and the one that you can actually try, you know, yourself by downloading the audio. So this is what it looks like: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then A, and the E. Keep those accents. Then the A again. Then the E. Then we're going to go up to the B. Then the A. And then you're going to hit the E once. 2, 3, 4, 1. And then B. And then we're back to start. Okay. Right, okay, so that's that. Now, when I hit the E once, that's where the track will do the turnaround. Again, that is all on the mailing list content, so sign up if you want to learn how to do a turnaround. But yeah, that's basically what you need to be playing to play along with this track. So, should help your chord changes. Rhythmically, it's going to help starting you sound even more like a blues guy. And hopefully, all round, you're learning something useful from these videos. Alright guys, I'll speak to you soon.